Hello guys, MikuChibi here. Welcome back to Sword and the Factor and Happy New Year. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful new year of 2025 and then move on to 2026. Hopefully it's a great year or even better than 2025. So today we're going to talk about the new banner, the exciting New Year order, which is featuring 4 new skills. And you can also see that this banner is a 5-step banner where step 1 you have to listen up, step 2 and 4 regular prize, step 3 a guaranteed round 4 star. And then step 5, a guaranteed new skill, which is one of these 4 here. We have Lisbeth, Alice, Sinon, and Kirito. With Lisbeth gonna be a new chain skill, Alice a new burst skill, Sinon full burst, and then Kirito a new link skill. And of course we also had the 6% drop rate for 4 star, which is a scam. Not really worth it, or it doesn't change so much. It should be either 8, 10, maybe 15% chance for one of the future. We have of the duration of this one is 31 of January, so that is roughly 30 days on the duration of this banner, so that is pretty good. And then we're gonna take a look on the first skill, Alice. New days guidance Alice with a sword burst skill. So sword, water pump skill animation, slash and water, 50-second cool time, 56 switch gate, and 57 break gauge. Not bad. And if you use it normally, it does 2460% damage in a target. It gives enhanced defense 4, defense plus 50% for 50 seconds, not bad. And alcohol buff, water element damage 1% per stack for 3 stack for 20 seconds, pretty good. And if you want to activate the burst, you have to do water, water slash water. So I hope that you have many water skills to able to activate this one, and if you do that, well, it's pretty good. 30-second cool time, and then 114 breakage, not bad. Now, the multiplier is really good here. It is 6,000, which is one of the highest multipliers so far in the game, especially for sword. So this one gonna be much better than any sword skill that we have, any burst skill or even full burst if you want to also utilize that one. So 6,000, that is a lot. And then let's have a look on the bonus. Your own attack increased by defense times 2. That is pretty good. The more defense you have, the more flat attack you receive when you're using the skill. And then we have water element damage rise by the number of Kirito skill in the same set times 9%. So if you are able to equip 7 Kirito skill with some really good passive and support skill, then you can receive maximum 63% of water element damage, which is pretty good. But I doubt that you will use 7 more Kirito skill. I'm pretty sure you're gonna probably use like 2, 3 Kirito skill, or maybe 4. I think 2 or 3 is pretty good enough. So let's say you're using 3, that is 27 water element damage, which is still fine, pretty good. And then the second bonus, damage onto enemy weakness slashing plus 1% when equipping no AD skill in the same set. Should be really easy as long as you don't have any AG skill record in the same set. I'm not sure if Nautilus count. If it doesn't, well, I mean, there aren't that many Nautilus skill, more AG skill. So this should be really easy to achieve. So definitely really good skill with really good bonus. And then when you activate the burst, you won't consume any SP. So this is pretty good, really strong for any slash water content, and gonna be really good for the latest floor for 89, I believe. I guess not that. And then we have GOG, the upcoming GOG. That one gonna be weak to slash and water. For underground, we do have the Cobalt that is weak to slash and water. We also have chapter 1, I would say the Lungian weak to slash and water. So you have many content to use when it is slash and water, so gonna be really great there. And also we do some event that is weak to slash and water, so it's gonna be really good. The next one we're gonna take a look is Radiant Hatsumode Sinon. So it's a full burst bow skill with holy rain skill animation for SP, frost and holy, 50-second hold time for 5 switch gate and for 8 switch gate, not best. It does 2350% damage to each single target. Sign Force 4, holy element damage 50% for 50 seconds, good. And enhanced Frost 2, damage down to enemy with Frost 20% for 20 seconds, pretty good. And if you want to activate the Volt Burst, you have to do Holy Frost Water. But if you limit break the skill to plus 10, you are removing the sequence and only need to do Holy Frost, pretty good. Skill cool time first, second, then we have Breakage 76, not best. Multiplier, 5700% damage in a target, or 3 hits in a target. Then you have the first bonus, the lower your own HP, attack increase, max to 100, pretty good. Holy element damage increased by 0.5% of the number of debility stacks on the player is inflicted with debility status ultimate. So if you have 99 of debility stack, which is reducing your max HP, you should receive 49.5% holy element damage, which is pretty good, not bad. And if you equip 2 or more Asuna skill in the same set, damage done to enemy weak to frosting plus 1%. Pretty good as well, as long as you have 2 Asuna skill to be able to equip this one. And Asuna do have some really good pass skill that you can use or utilize. But also, if you want, you can also put a random Asuna skill in your active skill. So that works also pretty great there. So this is pretty good, gonna be really good for any Frost Holy content, especially for Extreme Warmer that is weak to Frost and Holy. And in the future, when they release more Frost and Holy content, it's gonna be also really good there. Unless they release a new full burst with better bonus and maybe multiplier, who knows. Next one, we have Lantern along with the Path Lisbeth with the Maze Chain skill, right? With Blunt Earth element for the second cool time. We have Switch Cat 96, pretty good. And the Breakage 32, not best. It does 2060% damage rating a target. Earth Hull buff, Earth element damage 1% per 3 stack. And if you're using Switch, you get 9 stack. Going to be really good on a Maze DPS. If you are running a Maze DPS, definitely a skill that you really want. And for Chain, when you activate Chain effect, you are getting 50% Earth element damage when using Earth skill. And also a flat 1000 attack while the buff raises the Earth damage instant effect. Should be really easy. Once activated this one, you are gaining this Earth element damage, and then you will receive 1000 attack and also more damage when using Earth skill. So that is pretty good. And the last one, we have the Link skill, New Year Technique Kirito. It has 5 sharp weapon and dual. Alright, so 5 sharp weapon gives a flat 800 attack when using Frost element. So bow, spear, and rapier, pretty good. And then we have duet to switch gate amount plus 10%, which is not bad. If you need to reach switch pretty fast, having this one can be also really good. When you activate the Link skill though, you are getting 500 flat attack on the Link skill sword, and then if you reach level 100, your skill power will be added by 100%. Pretty good, of course. And then we have now Atlas and Sinon with a sword with higher multiplier, increase after limb breaking. I mean, definitely worth to limb break both Sinon and Asuna or Atlas if you're running into that. If you are currently making a sword build that is farming currently the nearest floor, the floor 89, I guess not there. This one is not bad to have, really good as well. And then we have Sinon gonna be good in NFS Holy content, especially for Extreme Warm, because it's popular there with using bow there. So overall, I would say all this gear here is going to be really good, especially if you're currently building a specific set that need these two, then it can be really good. So, the drop rate, we have the 6%, of course, the scam with points around 25% for the future. And then if you look on step 3, we have 22% chance to get one of the featured, and then 78% chance to get non-featured. And for the guaranteed, on step 5, if you have a lot of Arcana saved, 25% chance to get the specific skill you're looking for. So pretty good. I mean, if you're just really lucky, that's all. So now the question is this banner worth to summon on? Well, it really depends what you have and what you need. If you already have Pole for Yuki, for this one Yuki here, because you really want to farm the nearest floor, floor 8 and 9, for the latest weapon, the Rex weapon, they have really good synergy. I would say it's definitely worth it, but it's only worth if you also really want the auto skill. You want the Sinon, the Elizabeth, and the Kirito, then it's very worth it. But if you're only looking for the specific skill, this Alice here, well, you have to keep in mind it's kind of risky. If you don't get it, then you have to spend even more Arcana gems because it's kind of expensive. In total, it's gonna cost you 11,000 Arcana gems. If you don't have that enough Arcana gems, well, I will recommend skipping this banner. Even though the skill's pretty good, it's only worth if you are looking for multiple skill. At least 3 of them can be really good, and if you want them, then definitely worth it. If you reroll for Alice, it can be really good, but if you already have reroll for this Yuki, I don't think you really need to reroll. And if you did miss out the Yuki one, well, I guess you can reroll for Alice if you can get it. Hopefully you get it. It is really good. It can be really good for early game, mid game, and then late game when you get there, which takes roughly a year or 2 if you keep grinding the game. Other than that, I will pull on this banner if you're only looking for one specific skill. Then I would recommend save your Arcana gems and wait when there are better alternative. For example, if they release a burst banner, then maybe it's gonna be worth it. Try to get this Alice here. And if you're waiting for full burst banner, then maybe getting the Sinon can also be worth it. Or if you want the Kirito, waiting for Link skill banner can be definitely worth it. So my recommendation, if you're only looking for one specific skill or 2, just skip this banner and save until until we're getting the specific type skill banner. But that is just my recommendation. I just recommend if you want 3 or 4 of the skill, then go ahead and pull. Other than that, if you don't have enough for one rotation, skip this banner, save your current gems. For me, will I summon on this one? Nope, I won't even use any of my current gems on this banner. I will keep saving my current gems and keep spending grab back because I think that's fun. Anyway, it is up to you if you want to pull on this banner or not. And if you do plan to summon on this banner, I wish you good luck and hopefully you get the skill you're looking for. Other than that, I wish you guys a happy new year and see you guys tomorrow.